the other point of beyond success is, like, you talk about people who seemingly have had success, yet they're not happy. They're really, in a way, aren't anywhere, even though on the outside they seem to have accomplished something, but inside they're not fulfilled.
Right. And I mean, that's true of most people that I've met with a lot of money. I mean, it's very rare that just because you have a lot of money and have a lot of notoriety and attention and fame, that any of those things actually fulfills anyone. I gave a seminar at a business school a few months ago, and I asked the kids in the room how many people were going to business school because they wanted to get out and make a lot of money, and everyone raised their hand except for, I think, one person. And then I said, can you think of a parent or a friend that makes a lot of money, that has the kind of success that you're in business school to acquire? Can you get a picture of that person in your mind? And they all got a picture of someone in their mind. And I said, how many of you actually want to be like that person? When you look at the values and what that person actually represents, how many people can now say, after thinking of that question, that they want to be that person? And not one person in the business class raised their hand. So, you know, we're starting to get the idea, even though it's maybe a little buried, that the idea of measuring success by money or fame is not Harris Hill's and Anna Nicole Smith's and Michael Jackson's. Do we need,
or Bernie Madoff's,
right,
actually,
or Bernie Madoff's, to wake up to the fact that we're measuring ourselves by something that can't ever begin to measure how great and infinite we are?
So then, I mean, I'm open to hearing this, but then what is beyond success, and then how do you talk to business people about being the infinite source of who they are? I mean, I understand that, I think, but...
So, I mean, it's a fun thing because I get to go into financial companies only because of my success as a financial advisor.
Right.
I don't get invited there because I wrote the book. That would be nice, but it doesn't happen. I get invited because I have a very successful financial practice. And people want, initially, when I come to these seminars, they want the same success, financial success that I have. And then I start talking to them about the only way to acquire that is to let go of actually wanting that and to actually serve their clients. And these are financial advisors who are serving their clients, to serve their clients in the same way that we just talked about serving someone, to be silent, to actually listen to them with, you know, what they truly want, not what they think they want. And in order to grow and mature into that type of financial advisor, these are principles, core, C-O-R-E, that you need to follow. And financial advisors actually do grab it. I don't know if I can have the same success with stockbrokers on Wall Street or with, you know, investment analysts yet. I mean, I hope that I can change the whole world in that way. But financial advisors became financial advisors really because they want to help people reach their goals.
They weren't interested in making a lot of money? Or?
I'm not saying that that wasn't a secondary or even a primary interest, but there was an interest in there because, you know, a broker or an investment analyst can sit behind a desk all day and never have contact with another human being and make millions. A financial advisor has to sit down with you, has to inquire about your dreams and goals, has to get to know you, has to get your trust in order to be a success. So I've had a lot of success. I've been, you know, some of the most highly rated seminars as far as getting other financial advisors to really want to change the way they practice and the way they do business when I start talking to them about the ideas in the book. And ING actually recently just bought a few thousand books to distribute to their financial advisors, and I've been talking to other companies. So hopefully, my idea a long time ago was that, as a young kid, was that I would become successful, actually, so that people would listen to me about what I really wanted to talk about.
Which is
that isn't what success is really about.
And success is this connection to this.
Yeah, so it's like a bait and switch. I knew I had to get enmeshed in the financial world and have success there before people would ever even listen to what I have to say, unfortunately, but that's...
But how did you, what was your awakening to the fact that, because most financial people don't have the same awareness, what woke you up to that connection?
I mean, I really started that way as a little kid, lost it for a long time, and then got financial success, which I thought was the be-all to end-all, and I talk about this in the book, and felt completely empty and felt like I had a huge void in my life, even though I was making more money than I ever thought I would ever make. And that's when I started to go back to my roots and my spiritual practices as a kid, actually, and started meditating again and started knowing really what I wanted my life to look like. And that's when everything really fell together.
And that's when you actually felt there was this connection to this higher, more aware part of yourself.
Yes.
And
the more I get out of the way,
yeah,
the more it seems to fulfill me.
the other point of beyond success is like you talk about people who seemingly have had